Hi, Chuck.
Hello, Willie.
So, Chuck, being a lady, you must need a product that'll help you with housewife problems, like getting stains out of your husband's shirt, or even keeping burnt cheese from sticking to a pot, right?
Well, you'd think so. But actually what I need is a skeptical view of the Book of Mormon.
Well, you're in luck. With the all-new Chuck and Willie's Book of Mormon stories, your family will have a 100% clean, happy, wholesome guide through the Book of Mormon.
Gee, that's swell.
Hello, and welcome again to another episode of Chuck and Willie's Book of Mormon stories. As always, I'm Willie.
I reckon I'm Chuck.
Yeah, it sounds about right. And we are at 2 Nephi Chapter 4.
That's the one.
But before we get going, I got notes. I got my computer in front of me like a professional. But we actually got just a real quick, some notes. On iTunes, we've in the past gotten a little bit of hate mail from people accidentally downloading the podcast thinking it was a real Book of Mormon podcast. It is, in fact, it's a real Book of Mormon podcast.
Right.
But we're not being very nice to it. So I went on iTunes. I found out we were actually in the Christianity section, not on the spirituality other. Ugh. So that has been corrected. I apologize if you're listening to this now and you think this is an actual Book of Mormon podcast. Which we've already determined it is, but,
It's just not that kind.
Just not that kind.
It's not the kind that some folks are looking for.
Right. And we've updated our hosting site. We're chuckandwillieBOMS.podbean.com. That's our main host, but, you're probably listening to us wherever. It's now mobile friendly, so getting show notes is going to be a lot easier. And if you're we do actually have a handful of people using the actual Podbean app. So everything's going to be a lot easier for you guys to get and look at. And, we've got a new logo coming out. You guys have probably seen our new header on the Facebook, all that good stuff. And then I've been talking to a couple of my buddies, and they were mentioning wanting to do like intros, like our little warning intros or something. And I said, sure, yeah, send them our way. And if you're out there listening and you want to hear your voice or plug a podcast or a YouTube channel or something at the beginning of one of our episodes, just send us a warning, like, you're listening to Chuck and Willie's Book of Mormon Stories. It contains adult language and adult content or something like that.
Yeah, mostly we're going to touch on like the language and the content, but if you want to get kind of silly with it, or
get as crazy as you want, absolutely. And then feel free to plug whatever you have to plug to our dozens of listeners.
our handful.
Our handful of listeners. Hey, we got a good little group of listeners.
Oh no, I know. I'm just being facetious.
There's some good friends of the show out there, Chuck.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey, and also, we don't ever do this. This is actually a news thing. There's a lot of good podcasts out there that do like, atheist news and weird shit religion is doing. But this is actually a Book of Mormon update from the actual book from the church. So I'm like, we got to cover this at least. So President Nielsen, he is what's considered the president of the Quorum of the 12. So in the LDS church, you got your prophet, first and second counselor, and then this guy. So he's like number 4. And they came out last week, right after we record our last show. There was a talk he gave about the Book of Mormon. And kind of interesting, he says, it's not a textbook of history, although some history is found within its pages. It is not a definitive work of ancient American agriculture or politics. It is not a record of all former inhabitants of the western United States, but only of particular groups of people. So that's a good disclaimer. I mean, they're not even saying it's historical anymore. I think, yeah.
They fought that battle for a long time,
They've been fighting it my whole life. I've had family members even say, like, I'm like, why does the DNA and language come from, Asia instead of, I've even had them say, like, oh, it's faith and, it's not above God to change the DNA of the people to test us. I mean, this is a hill they've been dying on for a long time. So he actually came out and said, it's not really historical. Well, no shit, but and it goes on to say, but it is the book, though it affirms the nature of our Heavenly Father's plan of salvation, happiness, and mercy. It declares, as another testament, the generation and divinity of Jesus Christ. It teaches us of his ministry, of his atonement. The Book of Mormon stands as a global beacon of eternal truth. except for history and like real shit.
Yeah, except for which animals lived where and which people lived where.
And swords and chariots. So if you guys are interested, I'll put a link to this article in the show notes. It's pretty darn interesting, actually. So
they're saying the Book of Mormon is true, but only to a point.
Well, the Book of Mormon's true, that all the God stuff's real, but the history's a little iffy. But this is a huge revelation. This is bigger than Joseph Smith's fucking sandstone pebble they found.
The seer stone.
He put his head in his rock while the Book of Mormon was buried in the backyard. That's how you get it. So with all that, I don't think we can stall anymore. I think we got to read the actual Book of Mormon.
Okay. Fine.
So let's get to it. Let's get what everybody's been waiting for.
With bated breath.
Hey, this one's actually got no spoilers. This one it's going to be a little Game of Thronesy. We might lose somebody in this chapter. So,
uh-oh.
Yeah, I foreread.
Shit. And now I, Nephi, speak concerning the prophecies of which my father hath spoken, concerning Joseph, who was carried into Egypt. For behold, he truly prophesied concerning all his seed, and the prophecies which he wrote, there are not many greater. Ah.
Yeah, so, okay, yeah, all right.
And he prophesied concerning us and our future generations, and they were written upon the plates of brass.
I like that they're just recapping like shit that even happened in the last chapter. Like, hey, remember when I did that the other day?
I'm going to tell you all about it again.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of overlap, ladies and gentlemen.
I feel like that's what this book is based on, is just overlap. Yeah, it's like where the Bible overlaps with this, and where this overlaps with this, and
correct,
where it overlaps another overlap.
Well, I think they're trying to go. He's trying to go for a word count or something. I don't know. Anyway, sorry.
Maybe his teacher was like, "You need a 557,000 word essay due next year."
Yeah, no kidding.
Wherefore my father had made an end of speaking concerning the prophecies of Joseph. He called the children of Laman, his sons and his daughters, and said unto them, Behold, my sons and my daughters, who are the sons and the daughters of my firstborn. That's a really fucking complicated way of saying grandkids.
Yeah, yes and no. Yes and no. At least he hasn't said fucking loins yet, guys. Let's all count our fucking blessings.
I hope if anyone is out there and they're like, oh, what are they talking about? Loins. Go back to the last chapter, get yourself like a little click counter, and count how many times loins was said, because it's ridiculous.
It's 21. It's 21 fucking times.
Did you count it? Is that including us saying it?
No, us saying it. Oh, Jesus, no, that's just how many times it was in the book.
Okay, well, if you're bored, go back, click it.
If you're bored, find a better podcast. All right, sorry. Continue, please.
I would that ye should give ear unto my words.
Yeah.
I was going to give foot unto your words, but ear works too.
Ear unto your words.
For the Lord God hath said that, inasmuch as ye shall keep my commandments, ye shall prosper in the land, and inasmuch as ye will not keep my commandments, ye shall be cut off from my presence.
All right, good to know. You know, if you're on God's good side, good. If you're on God's bad side, bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Yet to be established point in this book.
Exactly. But behold, my sons and daughters, I cannot go down to my grave, save I should leave a blessing upon you. For behold, I know that if ye are brought up in the way ye should go, ye will not depart from it. So they're going to brainwash him.
Yeah. Obviously.
Okay. Wherefore, if ye are cursed, behold, I leave my blessing upon you, that the cursing may be taken from you, and be answered upon the heads of your parents.
Whoa. Wait, what? I thought the Mormons were all against that original sin. Shit, what?
Maybe what he's saying is, if your parents didn't raise you right, then they need to be the ones who are cursed.
And then sometimes your parents raise you super Mormon and you make an anti-Mormon podcast with your wife.
Sometimes that does occur.
Spoilers, we're married.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever mentioned that.
Probably not.
Weird. I really don't like her that much, though. It's kind of...
No, he kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's not one of them good marriages. We were gone for 2 years because I was in the pen for hitting her.
I hit him back.
Oh, yeah. Anyway. Sorry. We gotta.
You got any more stories from the pen that aren't true?
Dude, they're all true, man.
Okay.
The Snickers bar ain't free. That's all I'm saying, man. Leave it on your fucking
med
pillow.
tech would come around and he'd say, "What do you want?" And I'd be like, "Lube."
keep reading the book. We'll never get through this Book of Mormon if we keep talking like this.
Wherefore, because of my blessing, the Lord God will not suffer that ye shall perish. Wherefore he will be merciful unto you and unto your seed forever.
Oh, wait, we got seed in there.
We need to get a seed count too. Somebody get a clicker.
Seed count. You think they're going to go down the seed road?
It may be. We're talking a lot about sons and daughters and progeny and all of that, so it could happen.
Joseph Smith's looking out his window, seeing a lot of farm animals fucking. It's got to be.
It's just cows doing it. Ducks fucking in the pond. He's like, there's a lot of seed.
We are getting derailed quickly.
Yeah, we are.
Get back on the track, Chuck.
Okay, I'm trying. And it came to pass that after my father had made an end of speaking to the sons and daughters of Laman, he caused the sons and daughters of Lemuel to be brought before him.
All right.
And he spake unto them, saying, Behold, my sons and my daughters.
Can we just fucking assume that he's speaking when he's fucking in the book? Like, why do they always have to say that?
I don't know. And I'm not 100% sure that the word spake is actually a real word. It might be. I could be mistaken. It might be, but it might not be.
Try to use spake in your day-to-day.
And I spake unto them, who are the sons and daughters of my second son. So this is his grandkids from his second kid. Behold, I leave unto you the same blessing which I left unto the sons and daughters of Laman. Wherefore thou shalt not utterly be destroyed. Maybe a little bit, but not like utterly.
Is he going to go through the 5 kids? So you did Lemuel. Now he's doing Laman. So yeah, he's just
Laman and Lemuel.
Oh Jesus!
But in the end, thy seed shall be blessed.
Well, okay, Laman's blessed, Lemuel's blessed,
and all of their children,
and their grandchildren, and their children's of their children's,
and so on and so forth until the end of fucking eternity.
Yep.
And it came to pass that when my father had made an end of speaking unto them, behold, he spake unto the sons of Ishmael, yea, and even all his household. Oh, thank you.
Oh, is he gonna fucking do this for everybody already?
No, he's saying he talked to everybody.
Yeah, but now he's talking to Ishmael. He's gonna say the same fucking shit to Ishmael now. Yeah, keep reading.
No, this is a skip ahead.
Oh.
So he's saying he spoke to Ishmael and all the household. He spoke to everybody. And now he's going to talk about Sam, because we all know.
Everybody loves
poor
Sam.
Little Sam.
I think Ishmael is a lot of people don't know, it's a very common Native American name.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm Ishmael Goldstein. 1/10 Chickasaw. Sorry.
9/10 asshole.
Oh, that's very nice. All right.
And after he had made an end of speaking unto them, he spake unto Sam, saying, Blessed art thou and thy seed, for thou shalt inherit the land like unto thy brother Nephi. And thy seed shall be numbered with his seed, and thou shalt be even like unto thy brother, and thy seed like unto his seed. Are they going to compare seeds?
Sword fight.
Don't cross streams.
I mean, they're in the desert. Anyway, keep on.
And thou shalt be blessed in all thy days.
Okay, so Sam's blessed now.
Sam is blessed even the same as Nephi.
God damn.
Because those two, ballers.
They're whiter.
Yes, because white is right.
That's
according to the Book of Mormon.
Yeah, that's true.
And it came to pass, after my father Lehi had spoken unto all his household, according to the feelings of his heart, and the Spirit of the Lord which was in him, he waxed old. And it came to pass that he died and was buried.
Ah, Lehi's dead.
Shit.
Finally. One down.
And it came to pass that not many days after his death, Laman and Lemuel and the sons of Ishmael were angry with me because of the abominations of the Lord. No.
What?
admonitions.
Admonitions of the Lord. I was going to say.
I was like, why? Who's an abomination? Are they abominations?
And they will be. They're going to get a little tan.
Admonitions.
Admonitions. All right.
Of the Lord. For I, Nephi, was constrained to speak unto them according to his word. For I had spoken many things unto them, and also my father, before his death, many of which sayings are written upon mine other plates. For a more history part are written upon mine other plates.
The beautiful English right there. That's like poetry.
For a more history part.
It's like one of them Japanese translations you get in Singapore.
I feel like this book was written by Charlie from It's Always Sunny.
Yeah.
For a more history part.
For a more history part, check
my other book.
Check my other plates for a more history.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid fucking book. All right.
History book this is.
Oh, God, it's so...
And a more history part it plays.
All right.
And upon these I write the things of my soul, and many of the scriptures which are engraven upon the plates of brass. For my soul delighteth in the scriptures, and my heart pondereth them, and writeth them for the learning and the profit of my children.
Okay.
Behold, my soul delighteth in the things of the Lord, and my heart pondereth continually upon the things which I have seen and heard. Nevertheless...
That was the end of a sentence. That was a sentence right there.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, behold, my soul delighteth in the things of the Lord. My heart pondereth continually upon the things which I have seen and heard. Put them
on. These next two words, one after another, is going to break me.
It's gorgeous.
Nevertheless, notwithstanding the great goodness of the Lord,
So stupid.
In showing me his great and marvelous works, my heart exclaimeth, O wretched man that I am! Yea, my heart sorroweth. I'm broken.
Keep going, Jeff.
Because of my flesh. My soul grieveth because of mine iniquities.
Wow.
I am encompassed about because of the temptations and the sins which do so easily beset me.
Been there.
And when I desire to rejoice, my heart groaneth because of my sins. Nevertheless, I know in whom I have trusted.
Is it God?
Yes, it is.
Sweet.
My God hath been my support. He hath led me through mine afflictions in the wilderness, and he hath preserved me upon the waters of the great deep.
Yeah, don't forget they sailed across. It took them a year. A year, son.
That's right. Now they're in the wilderness. The other wilderness.
Yeah. What'd you do? Get lost?
Yes, I did. I had to find my spot again. That's all.
21.
I know now.
Everybody turn your scriptures to 2 Nephi chapter 2. Chapter 4, verse 21.
That's right. That's where you can find us. He hath filled me with his love, even unto the consuming of my flesh. He loves you so much he's gonna eat your fucking arm off?
Or at least put parts of you in his mouth.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yep, in just such a manner. He hath confounded mine enemies unto the causing of them to quake before me. Oh, shit.
God damn.
Behold, he hath heard my cry by day, and he hath given me knowledge by visions in the nighttime.
Okay. Wait.
And by day I have waxed bold in mighty prayer before him. Yea, my voice have sent up on high, and angels came down and ministered unto me.
Yeah, if you're not getting the blessings you need, maybe it's because you haven't waxed bold in mighty prayer.
And maybe it's because your voice haven't sent up.
Keep our third check. We're getting close. It's so shitty.
And upon the wings of his spirit hath my body been carried away upon exceedingly high mountains. And mine eyes have beheld great things, yea, even too great for a man. Therefore I was bidden that I should not write them.
He's actually going to leave some shit out, thank God. Oh, speaking of wishing he left some stuff out, this episode is like kind of an anniversary. This is 10% through the Book of Mormon.
Ooh.
At my current calculations, we'll be done in about 4.5 years.
Excellent. Let's keep it up. And there's more books.
Oh, no, I know. Yeah, there's more books. All right. So we got better hustle.
Oh, then, if I have seen so great things, if the Lord in his condescension, they have some pretty weird choices of words in here.
Yeah, they do.
Unto the children of men hath visited men in so much mercy. Why should my heart weep and my soul linger in the valley of sorrow, and my flesh waste away and my strength slacken because of mine afflictions?
Sure. I don't know. Why do those things happen to you?
And why should I yield to sin because of my flesh? Yea, why should I give way to temptations that the evil one have placed in my heart to destroy my peace and afflict my soul? Why am I angry because of mine enemy? Because he's a dick face.
So is he just now, he's just ranting now. He's like, yeah, my dad died, but let me tell you some shit I'm going through.
Sorry, beer break.
Oh,
fair
enough. You got it.
I can't not drink.
It's a tough book.
Okay.
All right, we're
Awake,
back.
my soul. No longer droop in sin. Really?
Yeah, droop and sin.
Droop in sin.
Don't be drooping, bitch.
Shit. Rejoice, O my heart, and give place no more for the enemy of my soul. Do not anger again because of mine enemies. Do not slacken my strength because of mine afflictions. Rejoice, O my heart, and cry unto the Lord, and say, O Lord, I will praise thee forever. Yea, my soul will rejoice in thee, my God, and the rock of my salvation.
Oh.
Saying such nice things to God.
Props to God, y'all.
O Lord, wilt thou redeem my soul? Wilt thou deliver me out of the hands of mine enemies? Wilt thou make me that I may shake at the appearance of sin?
I guess, okay. The fuck's he?
He's scared of it.
The fuck's he even talking about?
He's scared of the sins.
Fair enough. All right.
May the gates of hell be shut continually before me, because that my heart is broken and my spirit is contrite. O Lord, wilt thou not shut the gates of thy righteousness before me, that I may walk in the path of the low valley, that I may be strict in the plain road?
You know, I say that to you every morning.
That's
it's kind of, you kiss you on the head, wake up.
In the low valley, on the plain road.
On the plain road. How you getting to work? Plain road, low valley, you know. You know how I roll.
Unless you get hit by a blue Jeep.
That's true.
O Lord, wilt thou encircle me around in the robe of thy righteousness? O Lord, wilt thou make a way for mine escape before mine enemies? Wilt thou make my path straight before me? Wilt thou not place a stumbling block in my way? But that thou wouldst clear my way before me, and hedge not up my way.
Don't hedge up my way, but I like this, but the ways of my enemy.
But the ways of mine enemy.
Hedge the fuck out of them. Like,
you can hedge them till the fucking room stinks.
That's true, that.
O Lord, I have trusted in thee.
Oh, Lord. I'm sorry, guys. We'll read a different book in 4 years, I'm sure.
Yes. Once we're done with this one, we'll start on the, I don't know, Harry Potter. Yeah, something exciting. If that makes sense.
True that.
And I will trust in thee forever. I will not put my trust in the arm of flesh. For I know that cursed is he that putteth his trust in the arm of flesh. Yea, cursed is he that putteth his trust in man or maketh flesh his arm. Wait, what?
There's a real low ball fisting joke. I'm not even going to go there because I'm higher class than that.
Keep it classy, son. We almost done. Yeah. Oh, no. No.
It's brown sock.
God damn it. Yea, I know that God will give liberally to him that asketh. Yea, may God Yea, my God will give me, if I ask not amiss. These words hurts me. Therefore I will lift up my voice unto thee. Yea, I will cry unto thee, my Lord, the rock of my righteousness. Behold, my voice shall forever ascend up to thee, my rock and mine everlasting God. Amen.
Amen. How did that chapter make you feel, Chuck? You think we covered a lot of good points?
I think we covered like 3 points.
Laman blesses, Laman dies. Nephi fists himself while talking to God. I don't fucking
Something.
know.
I don't know what we accomplished in this chapter, really, except for Lehi died.
Yeah, I thought they would have done a little bit more with that. I mean, that's a main central character. It's just like, and he got old and he died. Now let's talk more about me.
Me.
It's kind of fucked up.
Nephi.
Anyway, we're Chuck and Willie. This is a kind of a shitty chapter. They're all kind of shitty chapters, but if you guys would like to get a hold of us, tell us something. We don't have any emails today. Send us any at chuckandwillieBOMS@gmail.com. And also, in the email, please include if you'd like it to be mentioned on the show, and if so, what name you'd like me to use. I was thinking about that the other day. We've gotten a few just people asking little questions here and there, but if you actually want to say something or have something read on the show, let us know, and let us know what you want to be called, because I don't want to be like, fucking Sam Johnson from Fort Wayne, Minnesota says... Well, Fort Wayne, Minnesota's a place, but I don't want to oust you as a anti-mormon book listener too.
A closeted atheist of sorts.
But also the Facebooks and the Twitters, both of them Chuck and Willie, so facebook.com/Chuck and Willie and at Chuck and Willie on the Twitters.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get show notes and updates and silly shit we post every once in a while.
That's right. Because we do put silly shit up too.
Yeah, every once in a while. So like us, share, if you get a chance and you're still listening at this point, please stop by your iTunes or your Stitchers or whatever. Give us a good rating, a little thumbs up. Always helps out a lot, so. For Chuck, I'm Willie.
What?
And this has been another episode of Chuck and Willie's Book of Mormon Stories.
Indeed.
All right, love you guys. Have a good one.
Peace.